Welcome back to Teresa's Dead. My name is Theresa and I'm very much alive. I have an awful, garbage, filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird shenanigans, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to X out the video here, no harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. Welcome my little cupcakes to Makeup Hangover. This idea was created between me, Imperfectly M, and Audra at home. As you know, we pull a lot of makeup products for our Makeup Bingo series. And sometimes we only get to talk about some things, not everything. Hence why this idea was born. These are some of the makeup products that I didn't get to talk about last week, mixed in with some new releases that has happened since filming that video. I don't know if you know this, but every 6 minutes a new makeup product gets its wings. And it's my job to either love them or read them to filth. This series doesn't have our famous bingo card or adult libations or other chewy snacks. But think of this video as a cozy way to kick off the weekend. We're nursing a hangover in bed, swarmed and swaddled by the comfiest sheets and blankets, as we nurse this makeup hangover together. And speaking of comfy and beds, let's talk about today's sponsor, which is Brooklinen. Brooklinen is offering my viewers a special discount of $20 off any order over $100. Just click the link below and use my code Theresa20. I don't know about you, but when I'm hungover, I live in bed. I turn myself into a burrito, I lay mummy style, and I watch Bravo and eat sushi. I've gotten so good at not spilling soy sauce that it is my superpower, but I digress. Listen, I'm a 37-year-old lady, okay? And I need to be pampered. I spent too many years with subpar sheets and just gross bedding. Sheets so stiff, so hot, just making for an uncomfortable night's sleep. So when considering upgrading my sheets to something a little bit more luxurious, I found high quality sheets cost an arm and a leg. We're talking about $500 for sheets, just sheets, nothing else, just sheets. And that was the lower end, okay? That's why I like Brooklinen. Now, depending on your bed size, getting a bundle, whether it's the classic or the luxe hardcore, could run you about $200 to $250. Now, that is a significant price difference in comparison to what luxury sheets are on the market. And then the bundle, which this box is huge and heavy, that took all my strength. You don't just get sheets, so let me show you what you get. 4 pillowcases, duvet cover, and you get 1 flat sheet and 1 fitted sheet. Brooklinen gives you quality and comfort at an affordable price by cutting out the middleman. And their philosophy is very simple. They believe people deserve simple, beautiful home essentials without the luxury markup. Think of it this way. You spend 1/3 of your life in bed, sometimes more depending on what you're doing. So why not spend that time swaddled by love and also being really comfortable? Not only do these sheets feel fantastic, but they look great too. And the great part about building your bundle is that you can mix and match with over 20 colors and patterns, truly making this a very customizable experience. Now, let me show you my bed and how we work things there. That's where the magic, that sounds so gross, I don't want to say that, but that's where the magic happens, and by magic I mean eating sushi and not spilling soy sauce. I'm not lying when I say I do that. Anyway, my sheets match my bed because I love a cream on cream on cream on cream on cream moment. But first we gotta make the bed. As you can see, they're hardcore sheets, which not only has a sexy name, but are cool and crisp. And if you are like me and you run warm, you know how important it is to stay cool at night. Look at those crisp edges, ooh. Then we add pillows. Now we have the beautiful duvet on, but we're missing one important thing. Don't you wish you can be that comfortable? Me and Alex are gonna have to sleep at the foot of the bed. But it's worth it though. So not only do these sheets feature a breathable 270 thread count, which is the height of hotel luxury that even Margaret Candleflame approves, but they're OEKO-TEX certified, meaning that they're tested for harmful substances and certified to meet the strict global safety criteria, ultimately assuring safety for you and your family. Brooklinen sheets are tried and true. And with over 100,000 5-star reviews, more than any other online bedding company, what is not to love? My Brooklinen sheets are the most comfortable sheets I've ever slept on. I couldn't recommend them more. Believe the hype. Trust me, okay? These are so comfortable. So again, Brooklinen is offering my lovely viewers a special discount of $20 off any order over $100. Just click the link down below and use my code Theresa20. Thank you, Brooklinen, for sponsoring today's video, and y'all go support the sponsors that support your garbage queen. And get a good night's sleep. You deserve it. Don't underestimate estimate a good night's sleep, okay? While I am a struggle bus right now with my 9 to 5, what I look forward to is laying in the middle of my bed and being a creamy center, okay? Which sounds disgusting, I know, but trust me, we all been there. Nothing is more exciting and thrilling and just, so relaxing than being that delicious, gooey middle center. Anyway, thanks, Brooklinen. I love you. All right, so now that we are fully relaxed, let's talk about some makeup because there is some stuff. Now, granted, last week, there really wasn't anything super exciting. So I think I'm only gonna touch upon like maybe 1 or 2 things that I was like, ooh, and then we're gonna really talk about new stuff. I think what we have from last week, pretty much only one thing. And it's from Tommy Ford. I really like this. I don't like all of this. I haven't seen any more updates about this, but basically Tom Ford is releasing 2 perfumes, whatever, I don't give a shit, they are lost on me, but it's Electric Cherry and Cherry Smoke. But what does interest me is that beautiful eyeshadow palette. Now I kind of feel like I flip-flop back and forth between loving Tom Ford and also hating Tom Ford because I do own quite a few compacts and not all of them are created equally. Some of them are garbage and some of them are amazing. Like the cream shadows, bitch, the cream shadows are fucking delicious. Not in the sense of eating them. I feel like I have to kind of reiterate that, you know, every now and again because I'm sure people believe that I eat my makeup, which is delicious, by the way. But no, seriously, like they're just so delicious and buttery and smooth and just make for a luxurious and awesome experience when putting on makeup. So I kind of love that from Tom Ford, but when Tom Ford does it wrong, oh boy, does it really piss me the fuck off because this shit's really expensive and it begs the question, is this stuff really worth it? No, and that's why I love Sephora sales or when the shit's on sale in Nordstrom. That's really when I strike. I don't know what this is. This is a snake. I'm striking. So I love this. I actually really like the color story and I cannot wait to see the swatches. And it looks like it could be the cream formula, which is my fucking favorite formula of all time from Tom Ford. So I'm super excited about it. Of course, there's no mention of when the eye quad or the 2 lipsticks will be coming out, which actually one of the lipsticks does look pretty good. It looks pretty. And I'm talking about the lighter one, not the darker one. I would love to rock darker lipstick, but I think it just looks so weird on me because I look like uncooked chicken. It just looks like I've been eating out of the toilet. And yeah. Not cute. So that's why I kind of shy away from darker lipsticks and I'm just more of like a basic bitch with my pinks and my nudes and my peaches and all that bullshit. Anywhoosie, I love this and I can't wait to get this. If this is cream, if this is a powder formula, I don't know if I would be willing to pay that much for it unless it's kind of similar to the Après Skis palette. That is such a weird fucking palette, but it makes sense and it's so basic and bougie and I feel like I have lots of money in the bank even though my bank tells me otherwise. And I like it. I like it. It's fun. I'm like, ooh, this is like what I imagine like vacationing on Whistler might be like. And I kind of like that from that palette. So I kind of want to have that moment. I don't know. We'll see what it is. But so far this is kind of like tugging at my little heartstrings and I kind of want it. And I kind of want it. Everything else from last week, you know, nothing tickled my pickle. Nothing. Not one fucking thing. So we're just gonna move on to what has been talked about, which there is a lot of stuff, but the first things I wanna bring up, which I feel like are the most important things, is Ulta. So I feel like one, I'm at a news desk right now, so like, okay. Breaking news. Ulta is acquiring Natasha Denona and Dior. Do you know what that means? And this is obviously for those that have Ulta. If you do not have an Ulta, I feel so bad for you because that sucks. That really, truly sucks because Ulta's reward system is fucking great. It is the best reward system you could find in these, what, like really 2 real makeup retailers, right? Essentially. Sephora is garbage. Sephora used to be really good and then they realized what they had and they were like, oh, we can't give the consumer that. No. Scale it back. So their rewards kind of feel like you have to spend an arm and a leg to get like maybe $100 every now and again. And it's only from like Tuesday to Thursday. And it's very specific what you can use it on. And you only have a short time frame. It's garbage. Ulta, on the other hand, it's like, you just come into the shop and we'll give you $3 off. And you're like, what? I didn't even do anything. They're like, I know, we just love you. Okay, so I am so excited because they are not stingy stingy when it comes to like giving 20% out every now and again. They're not stingy when it comes to like getting 5 times the points and all kinds of other bullshit. Like Ulta's reward system is fabulous. The only thing that I feel like is kind of like sucky is that I imagine they're not gonna have Dior or Natasha Denona in store for a while. So I think when it comes to say like a Natasha Denona, like a big release or whatever, you probably have a better chance of getting it in person at a Sephora than you would in Ulta. The other thing that kind of sucks about Ulta is their shipping. With Sephora, at least their shipping makes sense. You do get it in a relatively fast time and they package it with love and care. Ulta, they don't give 2 flying fucks who you are. And they're just like, we're just gonna put it in a bubble mailer. It's a bunch of powder products. Hope to God it makes it to you. There was one order, I had to get it replaced, I think 3 or 4 times. Almost to the point where I was like, I don't even want it anymore. It's not even worth it. Like, stop. It's not even worth it. It's such garbage. So I hate Ulta's shipping. So I kind of hope that, you know, maybe in 2023, they'll make it make sense. But right now, it's kind of garbage though. So that is the only thing I will say that Sephora kind of has the leg up there. But honestly, the fact that I can get Dior lip oils with Ulta points, bitch, that's so good. Now I could see myself actually really switching over to Ulta to buy some of these brands that otherwise would have just been in Sephora. Now fuck them. Now I think once Rare Beauty comes over, and I say once because I feel like it's just inevitable and it's gonna happen. I think once that one comes over, or any like other exclusive brands, wow, Sephora's fucked. But I think they're definitely here for a while. It's not like a Morphe situation. Oh, fucking Morphe. It's not gonna be like that. So I definitely see them having longevity here, but I think people are gonna be switching over to Ulta more. So yeah, I'm excited. And when I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? That's fucking great news. That is so good. I just really hope that we do see some stuff in store. But granted though, if you think about it, you don't really find Natasha Denona in all the stores of Sephora either. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how it's gonna roll out, but in any case, I'm excited as someone who loves Ulta and their reward system and all that stuff. This is good news. This is great news. I'm super fucking excited. And Sephora, you need to step it up, bitch. I know you're not, but you really need to step it up. Like, stop being a bitch. All right. The next thing I want to talk about that I found pretty interesting is, okay, let's talk about Hipdot for a minute. So last week we talked about corn, and I think people were really confused in the comments when I was like, hey, I really love Bare Naked Ladies. And then I named what, Sarah McLachlan, Alanis Morissette, and whatever. Fun fact about me, when I was in high school, I desperately just wanted to be Canadian. You know, I don't know. I wish there was like some grand reason why, but I just love Canadians that much that I just immerse myself in all things Canada. From Kids in the Hall to just like Bare Naked Ladies to Moxie Fruvis, which by the way, I think Moxie Fruvis is canceled now. I know something weird happened with them, so I don't even like talking about them. Wild Strawberries, David Usher. I could literally go on. Oh, Moist, which I hate saying their name, but whatever. Anyway, I love the whole network catalog. I think that was what the label was called or whatever. I am a Canadian. Okay? Even though I grew up in Queens, New York, whatever. Don't take that away from me. So, a lot of people were kind of confused in the comments. I wanted to clear that up. Yes, I still think I'm from Canada. But they did release the Evanescence photo. So I think at the time that I recorded that video, they didn't show anything, and it just corn, and they just showed the picture of Evanescence. I have to say, I actually really like the Evanescence palette. Do I want it? No. I just don't like Hipdot quality, y'all. Okay, I tried. I fucking tried. And it's just garbage, in my opinion. And I just, not even the good kind of fun garbage, like the, ooh, like, oh my God, this is so bad, it's good. It's just not that for me. But I am so curious though, for others that did buy it and purchase it or whatever, or tried it. If you have other Hipdot palettes, does it compare? I'm curious, like I am curious, but I don't like Evanescence. I could fucking care less about Evanescence. But I do love the color story and I feel like it matches so perfectly. Yes, it's like an all blue palette, you know, a palette that I feel like we have seen time and time again, but it just works. It makes sense. I don't know, I feel a little bit something more towards this than I did the corn one. But in any case, I think this is fucking cool. And I'm so curious to see what the next like brands are gonna be. Which someone in my comments mentioned Green Day. And I think I would pick it up if it's like Dookie. You know what I mean? Like if it's like Kerplunk, 1039 All Hours, Slappy Hours, whatever that album was called. If it's like one of the few early Green Day albums, yes. Anything past Dookie, it's like, no, it's a no for me, dog. Also, they started mowing the grass, so enjoy that sound. My bad. This is the only time I can record. Anyway, so I like this. I think this is really cool. It's not for me, and that's okay. Not everything is going to be for you, and I think people need to like chill out. People get so upset sometimes, and it's like, it's okay. Like, some things could not be for you. And this is one of them. It's just like, it's not for me. But I actually think it's done really cool. It's executed really beautifully. Ooh, I said that. I said that about Hipdot. But I like this. I think this is really fucking cool. It's just not for me. But I'm so curious to know from others that did pick it up, what you think of it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? But it looks good. Although it looks like there's a pressed glitter in it. They need to stop making pressed glitters a fucking thing. Like, stop doing that, y'all. Please, please. But I do love the blue tones in it. I think it's so pretty. So yeah, so I can't believe them actually like hyping up Hipdot, but like, good job, but I don't want it, but good job, but I don't want it. All right, anyway, moving on. Oh, okay. So let's talk about Pat McGrath's new collection, the Love Collection. Absolutely the fuck not. This will be available January 27th, so by the time that you see this video, oh, it'll be the same day. Okay, hey, cool. No. No, so in this collection, which by the way, is the same shit. The same fucking shit that this brand keeps putting out. It's literally the same shit over and over again. You have the Mothership eyeshadow palettes are $65 a piece. It looks like there's at least 3 potential ones that all look the fucking same. They all look the same. So you have Sublime Seduction, Iconic Infatuation, Velvet Liaison. Okay, so you have those. You have the Fetish Eyes Long Wear Liquid Eyeshadows. They're $29 a piece. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7. I think there's 7 shades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could count 7. Okay, cool. Then you have the Satin Allure lipsticks, which looks like they're going to be released a month later. 227, which that's the other thing I hate about Pat McGrath and how the brand shows stuff. It's like, oh, here's everything, but LOL, you're not gonna be able to get like half of it. And we're not gonna really tell you until like the day half of this launches. So when you're really excited to buy the half that you want, it's not coming, bitch. It's gonna say coming soon. And then maybe in like 2 weeks, it'll finally have a date. So far, I hate it. So annoying. Anyway, so this stuff, it's like a bunch of lipsticks, looks like 3 different colors. It's about $30 a piece. Then you have the Skin Fetish Divine Blush, which is Desert Orchid, which is something that already exists, and Flirtatious, which is something that already exists. So those are $39. Why are they re-releasing the same shit over and over again? It's getting confusing, y'all. I don't like this. And then you have, of course, the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder for $32, which is something that I actually own. And you know what? It's just okay. It's just okay. There's nothing like unique or fantastic about it. It's just fine. It is what it is. But this whole collection and most of Pat McGrath's collections are very, they're boring. And I remember when I used to like get so excited that my makeup dip would literally leap off my body. And now when I look at it, I'm like, I can't even get like a chub. A strong wind will come by and it's like, nope, nothing. I don't want it. I think I'm just kind of over it. I think I'm over it. I don't know. I'm just not into it. I remember loving the shit out of the brand and literally looking forward to every release, and every release just, I don't know, it's not for me. I think I'm gonna take a pause with them for a little bit until I see something that really tickles my pickle, because it's like a waste of fucking money at this point. Like, why am I gonna keep buying the same thing over and over again? It doesn't make any sense, but you know, I love the quality, but also like, is it my favorite? No, it's not. I am a little disappointed that there's no highlighter released in this collection. I think that would be the only thing that would literally break me and I would pick it up. However, thinking about the highlighters that were recently released and how one of them literally fucking crumbled in my hands, their packaging needs to be updated, baby. Okay. It needs to be worked on, because you can't be charging those prices and having really subpar quality. Like, that's not cool. So yeah, I don't know, like, this brand is an absolutely the fuck not, but if you do pick it up, like, you know, whatever, do you, honey. Like, you like what you like, and I get it, and that's fine. But this, again, is just not for me, and that's okay. I really do hope that something comes along and that will literally just shut me the fuck up and make me eat my words, and I can be like, oh, hell, mom. You know, like, I want to do that again. But just the last literally 15 releases have been kind of bullshit, utter trash. Like, it's just not as good as it used to be. I don't know. It kind of almost feels a little suspicious. Like, they're literally putting out all of these products. Like, are they trying to sell the brand? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I feel like that's usually, right? Like, I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Isn't that like usually a tactic when a brand wants to sell, like to kind of like beef up their numbers, you know? Like, by the way, I feel like I said beef up. at least 3 or 4 times in the past few videos, so you're welcome. That's gonna be a thing from now on. But yeah, I don't know, not for me. It's just suspicious. It's weird. I don't like it, but I wish there was a highlighter. But if you do pick this up, let me know if you like it. I'm so curious, but this is a no for me, dog, so no. Speaking of, what the fuck is this? Tarte. Okay, so Tarte, speaking of a product that will never die, let's talk about some Shape Tape. Now, I actually have the Shape Tape Contour. I haven't used it yet. Work has literally been, I'm about to say eating my ass. Has been really, really busy. Also known as eating my ass. And I haven't had a chance to kind of play around with new makeup, so I'm hoping to do that next week. But I kind of like want to not play with any of the new Tarte products that I got and kind of wait and get this thing, because not gonna lie, it kind of interests me, even though I hate the packaging already, because I just think that type of packaging from Charlotte Tilbury is kind of garbage. I kind of want to try it. It's kind of funny because for a little bit now, I've been like, oh, it's Tarte. Okay. But then I just like read recently, they brought back their brand trips. I think they took like, what, 15 people, or I don't know how many people, but they took them to Dubai. And then it was all over TikTok about like the fucking brand trip and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like at a crossroads where I'm like, I kind of want to pick it up, but also like, do I really want to support that bullshit? Yeah, sure. Yeah, fuck it, who cares, right? Like, you know what? Hold on, maybe popular, unpopular opinion, whatever, but sometimes I actually miss the drama that would be associated with with the Tarte brand trips. Do you remember that good old YouTube era? It was either them or Benefit, and it would be like somewhere and then something happened. Then it sparked a lot of like influencer versus influencer. Sometimes, you know, I don't want to be in the drama, but sometimes I want to just eat my popcorn and just hear what the fuck is going on, okay? So in a way, it's like, oh man, Tarte is bringing back 2018, and I kind of like it a little bit. Anyway, so all that to say, okay, on one hand, it's like they're really hammering a product that will never die, right? Shape Tape is gonna outlive us all. But I actually do appreciate that at least they're taking Shape Tape and they're kind of not just making, I guess, like reinventing the wheel when it comes to concealer or foundation, that they're bringing it to like bronzer, contour, blush. Like, I'm kind of curious to see how exactly do they fit in the Shape Tape family. But yeah, I don't know, I'm intrigued. And the colors are, you know, listen, they're basic bitch Tarte colors. Tarte only knows 3 colors, and these are the colors. Anything more than that, they don't know. So I'm intrigued. I'm fucking intrigued. Tarte's weird, but I'm kind of into it. So I don't know when this comes out, but tripping with Tarte, babe. Sign me the fuck up. I'm here for it. Okay, the other blush product I want to talk about is from Danessa Myricks, and this is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. So if you have been living under a rock, last year Danessa Myricks released these, I guess the Yummy Skin line, right? So there was like a foundation, a serum, the weird hockey puck things. I don't know. It was a lot of like interesting products. Some things were okay, some things were really good, like the primer was really good. Everything else was just fine, you know, something that's not my favorite thing, but not the worst thing I've ever tried. But when I see these, I get a little excited because it makes me think of the lip and cheek formula palettes or whatever that she came out with many, many years ago. I love that little blush book thing. Like, I think that's really fucking cool. But when I see these, I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to try them. And I love the colors. The colors are really bright and fun, and I kind of can't wait to see how they're going to look on me. But I want to say that I really, really commend Danessa Myricks for the model choices. And I say that because there is some motherfucking plus size representation, and I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, oh, obesity, blah. Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm just happy to see someone that looks like me, okay? It's about me, bitch, okay? And I'm happy to see that we have some thicker milkshakes up here, okay? That's fucking great, all right? We don't live in the fucking shadows. There's a lot of us. Point is, I'm happy to see some thicker milkshakes up in these fucking makeup streets, and it just makes me happy. And the fact that it's a product that I actually want to try, even fucking better. That's great. I'm super excited to try this. And I also like, too, that with Danessa Myricks, specifically when it's like the photos for the products, there's always really good photos that show you what, like fair, light, medium tan, dark, deep. I don't think there's another brand that does it quite as good as she does it. She really shows the range, and I feel like that's really important these days, you know? So I'm here for this. I think it's really fucking cool. I don't know necessarily if I want all the colors. I think I'm leaning towards maybe the first 3 when I look at the swatches. I don't know, although the bottom 3 look good too. Now I'm gonna have to think about which ones I want. But in any case, I am just really happy to see that. It's really fucking cool. Fat people are not invisible, y'all. We're fucking here, all right? we're fucking here. Deal with it. I love it. I'm here for this. Can't wait to see how this performs, and I kind of hope, I really sincerely hope that I like this better than the other Yummy Skin stuff. Okay, so is there anything else that I want to talk about? Oh, you know what? I don't know too much about this. I mean, other than at the time that I'm recording this, that it looks like there is going to be a collaboration with Robert Welsh and Ciate. But first and foremost, congratulations, Robert, my little prince. Like, you fucking deserve this, and I'm so happy for you. And I'm so excited to see what these Ciate products were going to be, because if you didn't know, I recently talked about brands that like I just kind of forgot about, and Ciate was one of them. And it's because a lot of their products that have come out have just not been super fucking interesting, or just like random, and you're just like, what is this? I don't know what this is. So I'm so curious to see what exactly he's going to put out, and I'm so curious to see what the quality is. Like, I can't imagine him rubber stamping anything that has bullshit quality, okay? Like, I can't see that at all. So it makes me excited to see what he comes up with Ciate, but at this point, like, there's only this picture, so I don't really know what else. But judging it, I'm hoping that it's a highlighter. I hope it is. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I honestly couldn't happen to a better fucking person. So congratulations, baby. And I think the last product that I want to talk about is our good Lord and Savior ColourPop. So if you didn't know, ColourPop is going to be releasing the Ones in Floral collection. Oh god. You're gonna get 3 different pressed palettes for $14 a piece. I know I'm kind of showing a weird picture because it's a video on Trend Mood thing. There's gonna be some blush sticks. There are 3 of them, $10 a piece. Some Super Shock shadows, 4 of them for $7 a piece, and Glitterly Obsessed for $10 each. Oh, cream gel liners, $7 a piece, and So Glossy. There are 4 of those for $8. So these are gonna be like exclusive to Target. And can I say that I am not a fan of the stuff that they're putting out in Target? Like, it kind of looks not great. You know, I kind of almost wish that it had the vibe of like some of the palettes that you would find at Ulta, for example. Considering their price point is kind of like on the lower side, these are supposed to be more budget friendly? Question mark? Like, I'm asking that. These are supposed to be more affordable or whatever, but like their normal palettes aren't really that much more. So like, why couldn't you just have like some of those palettes, or even some of the older palettes, right? Stuff that has come out literally what, 2 weeks ago? But you know what I mean though? Like, I just don't understand why we don't have that. So it's kind of strange. But in any case, I feel like on one hand, I've seen these color stories time and time again. And 2, I don't like the packaging. I think when I first saw the initial palettes that launched at Target, I was like, oh, that's cute. But the more that I see these other ones come in, I'm like, oh, I thought you were gonna at least make it a little bit different, make them a little bit more unique. I don't know, like, it just feels like it's all the same shit all the time, every day. I don't know, I'm like not into it. I do want to preface this by saying when it comes to ColourPop, I'm really just referring to their palettes. Like, everything else kind of has standard packaging, the blush lights, blah, 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 whatever, right? It's just the palettes. Like, I want the palettes to be cuter. Like, what is this? I don't like it. I kind of wish they kind of did away with this line and just take the stuff that they already had and just fucking put it in the store. I think that would be much better. But that's just me. But I am curious though, for those that have picked up anything from the Target ColourPop line. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Also, it's kind of giving me 2018 vibes. Like, think of it, like when I just look at that green palette, it just reminds me of the 9-pan green palette that came out in like 2018. I don't know, it's like everything old is new again. It's weird. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this line. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Honestly, it's been a really boring makeup week, and yeah, hopefully things will start picking up and things will be a little bit better in the coming weeks. But right now, I'm not really that excited. There's like maybe 1 or 2 things I'm like, ooh, but everything else is kind of really lackluster. So anyway, now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you are feeling the same way that I am, or you're feeling the complete opposite. Let me know because I love hearing from you. And of course, definitely go check out Imperfectly M and Audra at Home. And again, thank you so much to Brooklinen for sponsoring today's video. With that said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and YouTube members. Thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty, really disgusting, but beautiful garbage boat afloat. Couldn't do without you, and I love your adorable little delicious faces, and I just want to gobble you all up so you can live inside my belly and we can be one. If you want to know what's currently on my face, good luck. I don't remember what I put on my face, but if I do, I'll leave it down below. If not, I don't know, because I don't remember. I've been watching Southern Charm, y'all. Okay, so I don't know what makeup I used today. All I know is that I just cannot stop watching that show. even though I've seen it like 1,000 times. It's so good. All right, anyway, see y'all later. Bye. Bye.